Hello and welcome back to another episode of Movie Goons. I'm your host Matthew Grant, and today I'm going to do a review. I've been watching Cobra Kai, which is the spin-off series from the Karate Kid. So a friend of mine has asked me if I would review it. I've watched the first two episodes, and I think what I might do is every two episodes I'll do a review, what I thought and what I felt so far. It is going to be a bit spoilery in places, okay, but I'm going to try and keep the spoilers down to a minimum best as possible. But as a show, it's roughly about just under 30 minutes long, about 25 minutes an episode, so I'm just going to thought it'd be best to do two at a time. So like I said, I'm going to go into a bit of spoiler territory there, so you have been warned. Right, okay, I'm a massive fan of the original Karate Kid. A lot of people don't really know that. The Karate Kid is just one of those iconic movies. Iconic soundtrack, iconic setting. It's just one of those films where good triumphs over evil sort of thing, you know, like the bad boy versus the new kid on the block and stuff like that. Okay, it's a bit of an internal sort of struggle there. Okay, it is one of those great 80s movies. Okay, and it's one of those films that I think it went on a bit too long. I think after the Karate Kid 3, I think that's when it was a bit stretched. I think some people might not agree with that, but I thought number 3 was a bit stretched. But number 2 was really good. I did enjoy that. I went to see it in the cinema, and I did enjoy that. But this is more like 30 years after, so it's like what really sort of happened to the two characters in that 30 years, okay? One went down, one went up, okay? So Daniel Russo went up and Johnny Lawrence went down. And the way that they did it, I mean, this is a YouTube series, so the first two episodes are for free, and then you got to pay for the other ones. I'm not doing it that way. I'm watching it by other means, just to see what it's like. And it looks and feels like a Netflix original. And but being on YouTube, okay, it doesn't bother me. I will, when it comes out to buy, I will buy it. I will have that in my collection because I think so far I'm enjoying it. So that is definitely a positive. But it starts off, the first two episodes, which I think is quite unique actually for a series to do. You focus on Johnny Lawrence's character. So directly after he gets kicked in the face by the crane kick by Daniel Russo in the big tournament, it spans on from there, and there's a bit of a continuity error as well, because in the movie, okay, he congratulated LaRusso for this fight and all that, and the Sensei Kree was, how can I say, he wanted to punish him for it as well, So and I think that continuity error with this and that, okay, didn't quite flow for me. But take that out of the side of it, still enjoyed it. Okay, so you follow Johnny Lawrence's character. Okay, he's down on his luck. Okay, I think he's like divorced or something like that, or he had a kid and he doesn't really see him because he's like almost like a loser sort of thing, because he never really made it. So he's got these like little Mick jobs where he's like does like maintenance on for the rich and famous people's houses and stuff. People are quite well off in Reseda, so he's really down on his luck. Okay, and you've got and the whole thing as well where he lives, it almost feels in a way they've done almost like the Karate Kid sort of like story when LaRusso was getting picked on and he met Mr. Miyagi and so on. It had that type of vibe to it as well, but the roles were reversed and switched. I thought that was genius. So you don't know who the bad guy or the good guy is. You know in a way, but how they sort of flip it on his head as well and do it at a different angle, I thought was very clever. And then there's another YouTube video out there as well, like saying that LaRusso is the bully and Johnny Lawrence is the hero as well, which I find to be quite fascinating. And then this, they do touch on that in some way. So he meets up with this kid called Miguel, and he doesn't want nothing to do with him until he was getting beaten up, and then one of them threw him into his car, and then that's when he said, no, stop it, like, you know, it's my car. Then the kids had to go and try and take him out, and he kicks their ass. Okay, plain and simple. Then the little Miguel, I think it was Miguel, his name is, he wants to be trained by him and so on, he doesn't want nothing to do with it. And then he gets into trouble with the law, and his father-in-law, not his father, his stepfather, had to bail him out. He's quite well off and so on. Okay, he married his mother and so on. And so he didn't have nothing to do with the money and his money. But then the little kid said to him about opening his own dojo in training. So he takes that upon himself to reopen the Cobra Kai. So that's how it all spans up from there. Then the second episode goes into with LaRusso, because in the first series he meets LaRusso, Russo Autos as well, because he's quite a big shot in Reseda now. So you had that element as well. So it's like I said, one went this way, and he went down the lavatory a bit, and then you see how as well with LaRusso how his life unfolds as well, with his daughter and so on and stuff like that, because Johnny Lawrence's character running with his daughter, he recognises his daughter, her and her friends crash into his car, and he doesn't say none of that. He could have, but he doesn't say none of that to LaRusso. So in a way, he's kind of like a good guy, bad guy. It's quite hard to trying to suss him out. I think he's just misguided is the right word really for Johnny. He's a bit misguided. He thinks in a different way. He's just trying to get back on his feet, which completely on his side for. Okay, how he's doing it, maybe not, but let's see how the series unfolds. So you follow LaRusso of his day, almost like a day of his life, and how he interacts with his family and his daughter and something like that, as well, and her friends. And then I found that to be not as interesting as Johnny Lawrence. Okay, I find Johnny Lawrence's character a lot more interesting than LaRusso, because it is focusing more on him, but with the actions of the two, but have the two stories sort of like seeing how they sort of intermix and intertwine was very clever how they did that. And you see him driving past a strip mall, and you see the Cobra Kai, and he wasn't happy. They were reforming, and Johnny's taking up the mantle again. The same teachings of the original sensei as well. So it does sort of play on the film really quite well with the series, and it is a very clever, well put together series. I think it's only like 10 episodes. I watched 2 so far, so I'm gonna watch another 2 this week, and I'll do another review next week and see how the story unfolds. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. It's something different. It feels like a Netflix original without being a Netflix original. But yeah, I'm completely and utterly hooked on it. I like the trailers so far, what I've seen, and it really sort of got me thinking, yes, I need to see more of this. So stay tuned to more Movie Goons reviews and reveals, pretty much all reviews of Cobra Kai, the next installment of The Karate Kid. I'm going to see how the other episodes stack up with the other films. They have a bit more mention. I doubt that they will, because I think it's trying to be its own thing, which I think is a good thing, but more of a spin-off from the original movie. So I'm really all ears for it, so I can't wait to see more. So this is Toy Therapy signing out. Until next time, there'll be some more toy reviews coming out this week, so stay tuned for that. And next week there'll be another review of Cobra Kai as well, so the next couple of episodes. So stay tuned, stay safe. This is Movie Goons signing out. Until next time, take care now. Bye bye.